Hi guys, so here we go again, and I'm making a sump for my upcoming 75-gallon tank. So we do have some materials here needed, like the floss, filter floss, with some scissors and some other things. Well, this is like a heat iron and some corals that we needed for the sump and all sorts. So one thing first is I have a lava rock and some ceramic rings that we need to wash off first. So just to take a little bit of the impurity, and then I found a plant pot here, or a planter we call it, and so I have some parts here, extra parts for coming from my overhead filter that we can use to create this sump. So one thing is that I'm just showing you how I would improvise the inlet and outlet of our sump. So right now we're just trying to measure up where to place the inlet coming from the power head. So I use that iron head to make a hole there, so it would hold the hose coming from the power head. So, and then what I did was I put some super glue to it. This is somewhat like, it's like permanent spot. And then I found a part coming from some of my overhead parts, and then I made a hole and created a hole here. And as you would see, there's also a hole provided by the planter. So what I would do is I'll be cutting, there's no permanent like divider that I'll be using here. So I created first a bed of filter floss, which is a little bit finer, and then I would make some divisions having lava rocks or lava rings, and then the three kinds of filter, the foam, and then we have here some ceramic rings, and there you go, you would see the inlet there. And then I would show you how I would test this. So one thing is that I try to use a garden hose for this, just to have the water go into our sump or DIY sump, just to see how would it actually hold or somewhat water run into the media. And there you go, it went out on the side of this DIY sump that we have. But one thing here, I noticed that because I created that hole a little bit higher, it would hold a lot of water inside the sump. And also, just to make sure there will be no leaks on the created holes, I place silicone around the edges or around the hole itself, so it would not get any drip or leak to that. And so as you will see here, this is another part of a inlet for filtration. So I'm just trying to see how it would look like, and it will drop the water because it will be placed on the top of my incoming 75-gallon tank. So this is somewhat like a practice. So just to make sure, I remove my overhead filter to this and try to use it first on my 50 gallons. So what I did is I created a brace because I'm afraid to just place it on a glass lid. So I created this wooden brace to hold the sump or the DIY sump. And as you will see here, the hole that I created on the side, well, I'm seeing that there will be a problem after I tried it out here. Sorry about the lighting because I don't have any lights here, but it's the same thing as what you saw. I didn't add anything, but trying to do some adjustments here, and then here we go. We tried to plug in the overhead filter and see if it would have the outlet to have the water come out. Now one thing or one mistake that I see here is that because the outlet is a little bit small hole, so instead of gravity having the water to come down, it created a pool of water on top of our overhead pump. But other than that, just to make sure, from the old overhead, I took out some of the medias which are used already for beneficial bacteria, and so I added in. Well, this would help actually our tank or our fishes to adjust. But one thing here, as you would see, it's a pool of water, and what I'm afraid of is that would the braces and on the top of a 50-gallon tank, would it hold and not create a disaster? So I was checking here, and as you would see, there's splashes of water, though it's kind of a bit dark. And well, that's what I did. I decided to remove it, and then aside from the side hole, coming from the overhead filter, I did a hole that would go towards down, that will pull the water down to the gravity, and this is what it looks like now. So, well, I didn't remove the one on the side for the filter hole, because what I noticed is that if there will be an overflow, that little hole that I created there the first time would actually help out not to get the sump filled up with water, and it might cause an overflow on the top. So this is how it is, and all my fish are very happy. And not really showing on the actual video, but somewhat still the filtration is adjusting, because this is not so clear, though it has good lighting. So after a day or two, this is how it looks like now. It's much better. But don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hope Casina 101. And I just like to let you know that I'll be showing you off on the next vlog that we'll be having, that I'll be using this sump to my 75-gallon tank for my African sickly / American sickly. So stay tuned with our upcoming vlog using this overhead DIY sump that we created just now. Well, again, friends, thank you for watching, and also again, just click like, or you can leave a comment with this project that we did just now. So again, you have a good day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye now.